on this beautiful, what is today? It's Thursday, y'all. Ooh, turn your car off. Sound like a doggone diesel. I guess it is a diesel. But what's everybody up to? Tune in, everybody come on in. I'm just, ooh, I hope y'all can hear me. I hope everybody can hear me. I'm at the mall, sitting in my car. While Barbie number 4 is in the mall shopping. She just wanted to go in by herself. She doesn't need me. She's a teen. She doesn't need me for that. Um, Kamaria's out of high school. Kamaria's in college, so no need for her to go back to school shopping. um, I'm sure she'll get her something new or something. I know when I was in college, when college, when each semester started, I had some new shoes. I had something new on. That first week of school, I used to shop in college like for myself, like I was in high school still. I used to have all the latest sneakers. I remember I had the Grant Heels. I had all the tennis shoes. And I would be out shopping and buying myself some new things um, for school, you know, along with my books, along with my student merch. I went to Cal State Northridge. Go Matadors, go Matadors. And I would always want like a new hoodie or the hoodies were expensive as heck. Okay? Back then, and that was years ago, that was decades ago. And the hoodie like 50 something dollars. So I think I bought one hoodie. And you can't find those hoodies. At least you can't find them online. I'm gonna have to go to the bookstore and get me one of those hoodies that have like the stitched lettering in it. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go head to one of these days. I'm gonna head down the way to Northridge and pick up a nice hoodie. I hope they have them there because the ones that they have online is boo boo. My daughter got me one last year, and it was like something that was like an iron on, I guess you could call it. I like it. I was grateful for it. She got it for me for Christmas. I was very much grateful for it. Get off of here talking about loaded on Jesus, showed them pretty toes. If you don't get out of here with that, with Jesus in your name, and you're not acting like Jesus right now, cut it out. Cut it out. But yes, so I'm gonna go back to the bookstore and get me a sweatshirt with the stitching. And I love the one that my daughter got me as well, but I just want that one. Hopefully, is I don't have to give them up a lung and a heart for it because, like I said, back in the day when I was in college, those hoodies were 55. So I know they're much more, considerably more. Oh, look at his Crocs. Those are so cute. I wonder if he wearing two different pair or did they come that way? One is like they're both. One is brown with orange at the bottom, and the other one is like blue. But they're cute. Oh, they're so cute. Um, look like he's with his grandparents going shopping. Okay, Grandpa, you look nice. Grandma look nice. The whole family is looking nice. Okay. All right then, y'all. Okay, y'all look cute going into the mall. That's what's up. I should show you guys. Oh, yep, she got grandma all over her shirt. Yeah, that would be me. That's the kind of grandma I would be. That's the kind of grandma I am. What am I talking about? I'm that exact kind of grandma that's styling and profiling, looking all cute and all of that. Okay, then. Grandma has on nice Crocs too. She has on her Kors purse, I think it is. Okay. Grandpa got on his Air Max. Okay, they look older, guys. They look like they can be in their 60s, but they're dressed like they could be I'm going to give them 40s. Okay. Okay, then. All right. It's a lot of people at the mall today. Schools start back in for us next week. And it happened so fast. I didn't get my daughter to the mall sooner. Usually, we've we'll be at the mall getting tennis shoes. Like how I do it is, I'll bring my girls to the mall, or we'll order online a lot. But sometimes if we just want something to do, um, or we want to make a day of it, then we'll come to the mall and we'll look around and see what the mall has to offer, and we'll eat lunch and we'll do all of that. But this year, like I said, Kamaria's starting college in the fall. She's in a nursing program. And my other daughter is going to be doing virtual school. She was at a school that wasn't in our district. My kids have always went to school out of district, but she won't be going to that school anymore. We pulled her out of there. And she couldn't decide if she wanted to go to the school in the district. All of her friends are at another school, the other school she was going to. So she just didn't want to start off somewhere new. So I said, you know what, finish middle school on virtual, then you can join your sister in high school next year. Um, I just wanted to do what was best for her. I didn't want any hiccups. So she's not doing back to school shopping. So, we, you know, I said, well, do you want to at least go get some shoes? She was like, Mom, I have so many shoes, so many clothes I don't even wear. So, um, and she does. She has a closet full of shoes. There's not even space for her to put clothes or shoes. And that goes for all of my kids. Really, my daughter that's going back to high school, she could have just went ahead and wore what she already has, if I'm being honest. Because um, her closet is stuffed with clothes as well. Clothes and shoes. She don't really need anything. None of my girls need anything. I don't need anything. I don't have any more space for clothes or shoes. So I've been out and about looking at the real estate in my area, seeing what I can afford, what my money will get me, and that's what my mission is right now. I need at least 2 to 3 more bedrooms. And why do I say that? I need my own office. Everybody needs their own room, and then I need a guest room. So there's that. And we've outgrown where we're at right now. We're just really outgrown it. We um we have been here forever where I'm at, and a lot of memories to leave behind, but also a fresh start, I believe, is so needed. So that's what I'm gearing up for. And I want this to happen before Christmas. I want to be in a new place by Christmas. I can't wait to decorate the new place. I'm of the mindset, and I just got new furniture last year, but I'm in the mindset that I want to leave everything behind. And when I say start off fresh, I mean start off fresh. I'm talking new furniture, a new area, new atmosphere, new home. Sometimes it just has to be like that. And I don't want anything like, I don't even want to tell my kids we're moving. I just want to one day drive up to our new home and be like, okay, guys, here's your new house. And then I will probably do something like ask, oh, what kind of colors do you like? Or what kind of bed would you like? I would throw them off and ask them, which one should I get? You know, just different things like that so they could help pick. And then I would just go buy everything and just have everything delivered. And then I would just come back to the house I'm at now and ask anybody, do you want this? Do you want that? Come get it. If not, I'm going to donate probably it. But I'm talking even clothes. That's how serious I am about just starting over from scratch. Who's in here with me? It's only a couple of you, but when you come in here, when you come into somebody's house, you speak. You say hello. You say what's up. Let me know who's in here with me, who's listening to me, and let me know what you guys got going on. Yeah, so I still have some things to take care of. I've been busy all week. I was pretty busy handling paperwork and all of that yesterday. So now everything's ready to go so I can go package it up and send it off. So I'll be doing that when I get done with this back to school shopping business stuff or whatever. And then I'll drop her this little one at home because Robin's not the type that likes to run errands. Robin's the type that likes to get what she's getting and get back home and chill. So when you know that about your child, when you know your kids, then you don't make life difficult for them. Sometimes you have to take your children out of their comfort zone, and I do that with Robin. But for the most part, Robin is chill. Robin is cool as long as you let her do her thing. She don't bother people, and she don't like to be bothered. You know what I mean? So I'll just leave that up to her. Um, so I just gave her the money, and I said, okay. And I'll usually do that. Sometimes I'll give my kids my credit card, or I give them the money, give them a limit, and I just let them do them. And then that way I can be in my car taking care of whatever I need to take care of. Oh, I got to go by the bank too. I got to go by the bank. But I could take care of whatever I need to take care of, and then they can do them. I got to go by the bank. Let me write this down. I got to go by the bank. I got to do a drop off. Bank. Oh, I just thought of it that quick. Damn it. Doggone it. How did I forget that quick? Ooh, and I also got to get lunch. I'm hungry. I ate at 9. I had oatmeal. I had oatmeal with bananas and peanut butter. And I had a piece of homemade turkey sausage. It filled me up. It did. But I did a little brief mini workout, so that might be why it didn't hold me like it normally does. But I did a little baby workout at home, and showered and cleaned up my room and all that stuff. Threw a load in the washer, so I probably worked up an appetite. But that was like 9, which is early for me to eat. Normally I've been eating at 10 or 11, but I've decided not to eat that late because when I go that long, sometimes I can go to 1 or 2 right now. I can fast that long these days. If I go to 10, 12, if I go until 11 or 12 to eat, then I'm going to want to eat again. It's not like I'm going to have that as my only meal, right? If I eat at 11 or 12, then my silly self might go a few hours and then have like a snack. And by snack, I mean a couple of boxes of the small raisins or one of those Soli fruit jerkies. I might have one of those. And then from there, what I'll have is I'll want to eat dinner. And like the other night, I ate dinner at 8 or 9, which was super late for me as of late. I usually have dinner ready by 6 or 7. Even if I'm not fasting or anything, I'll have dinner ready by 6 or 7. Last night I ate dinner at around 5:30. And then I was able to go to sleep because I didn't eat that late. I was able to go to sleep by, I think I went to sleep around 10. And then I woke up around 5. That's not bad for me. That's not bad for me at all. So, I just had something in my, oh, okay. I need to go by the beauty salon, the beauty supply store. They have braiding hair on sale for $3. So I need to stop by the beauty supply to pick up some packs of hair. Yeah, but it's only in black, but I'm going to go get it. Hopefully they still have some. My daughter told me about it 2 days ago, so I hope they still have it. But, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 places to stop. And then I still need to make a boatload of phone calls. Like it doesn't end. But today I should get all this done. I don't want this stuff bleeding over into the weekend, and I don't want to take it into next week. Next week is back to school. Um, and I just realized in June I said I was going to sleep in every day because I never get to go to sleep during school year. Um, but I'm going to forget all that. I'm going to tomorrow I'm going to sleep in. Saturday and Sunday I'm going to sleep in, and I always wake up at around, but no, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I'm sleeping in because I know Monday I have to get up early, and because I'm starting this new diet, it's easier for me to do. It's easier for me to get up and have energy in the morning. Um, Guys, today is 30 days that I've been eating clean. Tomorrow is a month. Tomorrow's 31 days, and I started eating clean July 8th. Okay, I started fasting on July 7th, right? I ate whatever I was going to eat that day, and I just drank a lot of water. And then the next day, I think I just had one meal. Because I had went crazy over the 4th of July holiday, and I was like, nope. So, okay, this is a young girl driving. Her mother's letting her drive. Okay. I've been spending the whole summer. I want to say not every day, but a good amount of the days. I want to say Kamaria and I got started with her driving lessons on June 24th. And I want to say we spent a great bulk of July out driving, and we're still driving. I feel like my child is not picking up a thing. If you're a mother or father and you are teaching your kids to drive, God be with you. God bless you and your babies. Because Kamaria, yesterday we went from being in the we were at this big field, learning how to keep the car. But that wasn't, after a while that got really boring. Number one, and number two, we needed to just get her out on the road. So we got her on the road, and for the last couple weeks we have been on the road. But okay, okay, mom got out and told this truck to go on and back up. I guess she didn't want the daughter to back up. She wanted to give her an opportunity. This truck, what is this truck doing? I hope this little girl don't hit nobody. But the other day, yesterday morning, I said, well, let's get out early in the morning before a lot of traffic hits out. But at 6:30 in the morning, I guess people are up on their way to work. Girl, go on and back that car up for your daughter. You know she can't drive. Oh, she got to help her back up. Oh, she going to help her back up. That's right, Mom. I knew that little girl looked young. She's probably just 16. And Mom is teaching her how to drive. Girl, if you don't get... Now they going to hit each other. What is this truck trying to do? Let me get away from these people. Okay. They should have just let her go. Am I in the way? Let me back up some. No, I'm not in the way. There's no way I could be in the way because my car... Now he want to come for me. If you don't get... Let me back up some, okay? I guess I was. Y'all, I guess I was out there in the parking lot a little bit. But that's why you don't need to have those big trucks like that. Not when regular cars are parked. It's like a bus. They cannot get this car out of the parking lot. This is a fool. Mm-mm. Yeah. It took him 10 minutes to back that truck out, and he's still having a hard time. That is crazy. Mm-mm. I wonder if this little girl gonna get this car out. I have not. I've taken Kamaria to. I've been practicing parking with her. She practiced parking at the field, right? Because the field has like little parking spots, and they have those barriers. Uh, she got it on out of there. Back up some more, young one. Back up some more. Okay. But I took Kamaria to, I've been letting her back up. I've been having her go in reverse and park. And then I've been having her drive up a little bit. And I've been saying park right here. But y'all, I took her to a parking spot, a parking lot, a Walmart parking lot. And honey, when I tell you that girl could not, she do not know how to turn. What's so good, difficult about making turns? She can make a wide turn, but when it comes to making a narrow turn or being in a parking lot, So I when we went, I had her drive me to Walmart Saturday. When we went grocery shopping, we shopped at Walmart, and I let her drive us there. But I said, you're not parking. But I guess you got to kind of just, figure it out. Almost hit somebody, practically have an accident, and then that's how you learn how to drive. That's how you learn how to drive defensively. But I don't want Kamaria to hit somebody, so I guess that's what I'll be, watching out for. I don't want her to hit anybody. But yeah. So I'm just out people watching. It's a lot of people out here shopping. And I'm gonna just be honest. I don't know it's so many of us out here. I don't see the us no more. I see other people. I don't see us out here, but we are out shopping. But that's what we're gonna do. My people, you are gonna come out and go school shopping for your kids. That's one thing my people are going to do. And I noticed that when school starts, and it's always a particular type of people that are out shopping for their school kids, right? And I noticed that the kids who had on all the name brand clothes and all that stuff, they their parents picked them up from the front of the school. And those were the kids that seemed like they got into fights, seemed like they were constantly getting into things. I picked my children up from the back of the school just because I'm smart, and that's how I knew I can get in and out of the school. That's why I started doing it. But the other smart parents, they pick their kids up from the back. And I noticed that the kids who aren't getting picked up, the kids who walk home, they come out the back. And those kids weren't the kids that were the kids that were into all the name brand stuff. They just kind of are your skaters or your kids that are with the purple hair. The kids that fit into the other group. And guess what? I didn't see not one fight in the back of the school. You don't see all that rah rah. You don't see all of that. Uh, a couple of times I was in the front of the school. I even saw parents there in the morning dropping their kids off at school and watching their kids fight. Like, they were driving up on kids. Like, what kind of parent does that? Why would you drive up on a kid? If your kid is having an issue with another kid at school, you need to go to the school and talk about it. If and find out who the parents are and get at the parents. Get out the parents. But to approach a kid, but I understand it too. Some of these kids are such bullies um, that it's like, you're not gonna bully my kid. But you're not teaching your kid how to defend themselves and how to stick up for themselves by coming to their rescue. However, I need to do a separate live on this. I am. Uh, I'm gonna do a back to school live. I'll probably do it tomorrow. because I got my own business to take care of. And I'll probably get on live and turn my camera on. But yes, you guys, y'all need that structure. You guys need the structure as parents, and you need to structure your kids. There's nothing more important than your child going to school and being able to follow the rules. Oh, I know her. That's one of my family friends, longtime family friends. Okay, she taking her baby out to school shopping. That's what's up. I'm at the mall, so when you're at the mall, there's no telling who you will see, especially with it being a week before school starts. But I'm glad I'm not in that mall for two reasons. One, my fat self cannot walk through that mall. We're going to go back to that. We're going to go back to that. But also, because I don't feel like seeing people. I don't feel like speaking, hey, how you doing? I don't feel like all that. So I'm in my car just watching and seeing people. But as I was saying, you parents, you need to be structured before your kids go back to that schoolhouse. Make sure your kids have what they need as far as make sure they're going to have their snacks and their lunches. If they get free lunch, make sure that paperwork is completed. If you're going to buy lunch at home, make sure you have something in that fridge so those kids can make their school lunches and have those snacks. They're at that schoolhouse all day. It's hot. Make sure they have water bottles. They don't have to be Stanley's, but make sure they have water bottles and things like that. Make sure they have a separate bag for their snacks so their food doesn't get all over the place. Make sure your kids have a backpack. It doesn't have to be one of those expensive ones. I forget what those schoolyard backpacks and all that different stuff. They don't need that. All they need is a decent backpack that's not cheap and gonna break on them first week of school. So get them a backpack, get their snacks ready, and make sure they have whatever pencils and papers. I've always, my mom, when we were going to school, she always made sure we had at least 4 new outfits, some new shoes, and she made sure we had all of our school supplies. Okay, the first week of school, we had everything we needed. Hair done, all of that. Make sure your girls have their hair done. Make sure your boys have their haircuts. Okay? And keep up with that. It's easier to keep up with what you start out with. If you start out on a good note, it's easier to keep up with that. But I know how things go. You get tired. I know I used to be that mom. I get my daughter's hair braided. I get Robin's hair braided. Robin's hair is so bushy and such an afro. And I look at old pictures of her, and her dad used to get mad at me like, what's wrong with her hair? I'm like, I did get her hair braided. I just got her hair braided. And it looked like a doggone afro coming through the braids. But now she keeps her hair up a lot better. She's in high school. Robin is just like my type A child. She keeps everything together. So I don't have to worry about that. Hey, Smooth, what's good with you? It's been a long time. You feel me? You got those boys you already know. Like, but also when kids are getting ready for school, I noticed that they're coming to school looking sugar sharp, but they're not coming to school ready to learn. They're coming to school getting smart with the teachers. Parents, you want to be mad at everybody but your kid. Get your child together. Get them in therapy. Get them where they need to be. Don't send your kids to that schoolhouse. I'm going to just say this, fucking with people. Because you don't know. These parents are not playing that. And like I said, I saw my kids were in middle school and high school. I saw parents down to the middle school. I saw parents down to the high school ready to, wreck some stuff about their kids. And then you don't know which one of these little kids might have a screw loose and might come to that school and let everybody have it. So make sure your kid is okay as well. Make sure your kid is doing well. Always check in with your kids. Always make sure your kid is mentally well, that they're doing all right. Check on their grades. You check on the grades. You check the teachers, and you make sure that your kid is healthy and happy going to school And you make sure your kid is not being bullied. Also make sure your kid is not being the bullier or the bully. All right, Smooth. Um, so yeah. Um, oh, do I know this person too? I think I know him too. I know everybody. No, I don't know him. That's not him. That's somebody else. Um, I'm in my car in the cut. So I can see everybody, but they cannot see me. Just the way I like it. I got the AC on. It's like 99 degrees. It's supposed to be 102 degrees. And I'm probably going to I wanted to take my kids to the beach Saturday or Sunday, but it looks like we might go tomorrow. Just lounge at the beach and chill out before before they go to school next week. hmm And then I can just take me a breaky break too from all this content stuff, all this work stuff. I might just take a whole weekend off and just chill. I think I want to go to the museum. It's a new museum. It's a black museum that just opened up. I think in Westchester. I think it said in LA by LAX. It's a black museum with black all black art. So I think I want to go by there too. They're supposed to have some type of brunch. I think that would be excellent. But the last time I went to the museum, I did a lot of filming, and I don't think I'm going to do that this time. I don't think I'm going to film. I think I'm going to just go and enjoy it, right? Because art, you just have to kind of take it in. And if you're doing content or whatever, you're not really there for the art. You're there for, just to make content. And that's not what I want to do. So, yeah, but those are my plans for the weekend. I want to go to the museum and I want to go to the beach. So, I think I got everything. I got my bathing suit clean and all of that. I'll probably pack up tonight and get the girls early and we'll go out to the beach and just chill and have us a day. Beach is going to be, I think, 75. It's going to be like 75, 76. Let me make sure that there's no more tsunami warnings before we go. Because a couple of weeks ago, there was an earthquake in Russia and they were talking about the whole coast. The whole coast had a had a tsunami warning. Oh no. So, but I think we should be okay. I've actually haven't been feeling my best this week. I, this diet has got your girl on a roller coaster, trying to work out and diet, and my body is just not ready for all changes at once. I know from past, knew from past experiences that the diet change, well, not the diet, the change of eating was going to be a struggle for me. I also knew that exercising was going to be a struggle for me because even whenever I exercise, I always get sick because I do too much, and then my asthma gets triggered, and then so this time I didn't get as sick, but I'm just gonna be content with moving more and having more energy, um, because that can be exercise too. I don't know if you know it, but laundry is exercise. Picking up those clothes, folding them, that's work. So I'm just going to be content with being able to do more housework right now, having more energy, able to, and being able to go places and do more. That's what I'm going to be content right now as I lose more weight. Um, so yeah, you gotta start off small. But my whole thing is I want to lose all the weight right now. I want to lose, I want to wake up one day and all the weight is gone, but that's not how it works. It's a process. Life is a journey and success is a process. It takes the amount of time that it takes. And The amount of time that it takes is different for everyone. So with weight loss, same thing. It may take somebody six months to lose 90 pounds. It may take somebody else 2 years to lose 90 pounds. But one thing I know for sure is the more time you take, the more you will learn about yourself, and the longer it will last. Usually, what you get quick, anything that you have quick, because the saying goes, anything worth having is worth waiting for, right? So, and the other saying is what? Easy come, easy go. So a lot of people, when they lose weight real fast like that, um, they usually put it back on within a year or two. They usually put it all on, and they gain even more because they really sustain the new habits. What they probably did was got surgery, they took medication, or they resorted to extreme measures to lose the weight. So by the time that they do lose the weight, right? So say if they lose the 90 pounds in 6 months, say right now, if somebody lost 100 pounds from now until next year, next summer, right? They got their body, they got their bikini body ready, they done slashed all the weight. So now they're ready to have fun. And usually when you have fun, you start drinking more, you start eating more, so the weight starts creeping on a little bit at a time. And then before they know it, they're back to those same habits. Because if you're a fat girl, you got fat girl habits. And fat girl habits or fat guy habits, those habits die hard, right? Sometimes you just out of nowhere, like me, I'm not even hungry sometimes. And out of nowhere, I'll be like, I feel like I need something sweet. Or sometimes I wake up out of my bed and I feel like I need something to eat. And I'll just go get a few pickles. Like I want something salty or I want something sweet. I'm not hungry. I don't want anything. However, I'm so used to snacking all the time and eating chips and eating different things that I want that. My body wants that. My body misses it. So right now, my mind is telling me, look, girl, you shouldn't even be worried about losing weight at this juncture right now. You just need to worry about eating less, portion control, clean, eating better, and eating good nutrition, things like that. I should be more concerned with making sure that my diet is in line for my goals, which is to lower my blood pressure. I don't think I'm pre-diabetic anymore or anything like that. I was. My numbers were getting up there. Like usually I'm at a 5.5, 5.6. But that could have something to do with the what is it, the prednisone I was taking, and I was at a 5.9. So, that's another thing I gotta do. I got a lot of things to do. This girl need to come on. She's been here for a while. I've already been on here with you guys, 40 minutes. I gotta go do my lab work. Oh, I gotta do that tomorrow. I gotta do my lab tomorrow. Because she said she wanted me to, or Saturday. Maybe I'll do my lab Saturday. She wants me to do fast for like 7-8 hours and then go do them. So, but that's another thing I got to do is my labs. They went to Macy's. They got a lot of clothes for their kids. They got 2 bags full, and she pregnant again. Okay. And I already got 3 little ones. Child, I'm gonna tell you, when you have 3 or 4, school shopping is a fool. All right? You got 3 or 4 little ones because you have to make sure everybody have everything that they need. That's new socks, new underwear. All right? If you have girls, new bras. You have to make sure everybody has deodorant, lotion. You have to make sure everybody's hair is done. You have to make sure everybody has hair products, toothpaste, all this, the normal stuff that you normally do and normally have, but you probably been letting them go swimming all summer. Them braids is probably a nappy mess. them haircuts. You probably said, you know what, I'm gonna get that your haircut when now you're gonna go get your haircut when school start, boy. You probably done told your son that. You probably been letting those kids sit on the games all night and snack all day. You probably just been letting them chill. I know I would. I let my kids chill in the summer. If we got somewhere to go, birthday parties and stuff like that, of course we'll handle those things. But for the most part, we're chilling. We're chilling. And let them babies chill. They only got what? They got 2 days of summer this year. I said, what? They just got out of school. These children really just got out of school and they're back. They are back. I should turn on the camera so you guys can see what I'm seeing. But y'all don't need to see what I'm seeing. Oh, I'm sleepy. I wanted a nap. I wanted a nap before I got out in these streets. Ooh. But that would have meant I was too being lazy. Like, I got all my stuff right here, so I'm just going to drop this child off at home and keep going. Oh, do I need gas? No, I do not need gas. I'm good on gas. I'm going to drop her off, and then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me put it in order what I'm going to do. I like making lists, and I like having my things decent and in order. So let me see. First, let me write this down. Number 1, we're going to drop her off. 2, Staples. 3, bank. No. Okay. And when I'm out and about, I'm used to handling my business and then going to get something to eat and then going home. So that's the thing for me too. See how what I'm talking about, habits? I'm used to doing that, like not coming home and cooking. Thank goodness I have leftovers from yesterday. I made the shrimp fry yesterday and I got the broccoli. Thank goodness I made that yesterday and I have that. But I want an avocado or something to go along with it. And maybe I want a salad to go along with that. I think I'm going to go by the store. Let me put that on my list. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to go get the beauty supply. And then I'm going to go get some lettuce and avocado because I already have tomato and cucumber. And I'm going to make a salad to go with my dinner tonight. That's going to be good. Sometimes I just feel like a fresh salad. Do you ever feel like that? Sometimes I just feel like that. And today is one of those that I feel like I want some shrubbery. I want some cucumbers and tomatoes and all of that. Yeah. But I got 6 stops to make after I drop her off. And then, yeah. All right, y'all. Ooh, okay. Okay. Guys, that's my daughter calling me. I didn't bring both my phones, so I'm going to head on out. I'll probably be on tomorrow and do my back to school live. I might do a live from the beach, but we are going to the beach tomorrow for sure. So yeah, you guys have a good day. And I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, bye.